Good afternoon. I'm Simon Herbertson, School Business Manager for the School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology. I'd like to warmly welcome you all to this University of Salford graduation ceremony. I'd like to first thank Honeybee Jazz for their amazing performance, which has got our ceremony off to such a great start. Could I ask you to join me in showing your appreciation for our amazing alumni musicians? As you saw in the video, your connection with the university doesn't end here. It's only the beginning. Today, you'll join a powerful global alumni community of over 200,000 Salford graduates who are making their mark worldwide. Our alumni are shaping industries, innovating in science, creating in the arts, and leading change in politics, education, healthcare, and public service. We're excited to stay connected with you, celebrating your milestones and sharing opportunities that keep you linked to the Salford community. As you cross the stage today, we'll capture this special moment for you. In the next few days, you'll receive a link via email to download your clip, a token of our ongoing connection and a reminder of the incredible journey you're embarking on as Salford graduates. Before the ceremony starts, I'd like to give you some pointers for your moment crossing the stage. Graduations are a time to celebrate not only your individual achievements, but also to celebrate your peers. When it's your time, my colleagues in the theatre in blue gowns will guide you to line up. You don't need your hats, we'll come back to those later, and you don't need your phones, you can leave them on your seat, along with anything else you have with you. As your name is called, you'll cross the stage and nod to the presiding officer. They'll be standing in front of the big chair. You'll then continue across the stage, receive your graduation scroll, exit the stage and return to your seat. Enjoy your moment. Guests, can I ask that you remain seated throughout the ceremony as a courtesy to our other guests, so they don't have their view of their graduate blocked or disturbed. At the end of the ceremony, graduates will leave first, so please do wait until they've made their way out before leaving. Please can all graduates and guests stay until the end of the ceremony. We need the very last cheer to be as loud as the first. Finally, can I ask if you would ensure that your mobile phones are switched to silent for the duration of proceedings? I'll give you a minute. The ceremony will now begin. For those of you who are able, please stand for the entrance of the academic procession.
I declare this congregation open to present the awards of the University of Salford. Please be seated.
Graduands and distinguished guests, I am honoured to introduce our presiding officer for this ceremony, Pro-Vice-Chancellor Partnerships and Global Engagement, Joe Purvis.
Well, I'm delighted to welcome all of you to this graduation ceremony. Despite what you may have heard, this is the hottest ticket in town today. And you are all rock and roll stars, and that is it. That's all I'm going to reference for what might be going on elsewhere in the city. So we are here to congratulate you all as our next generation of graduates, to wish you well and to tell you how proud we are as you embark on the next chapter of your life. And I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to your family, friends and supporters, whether you come from just down the road or you've travelled long distances to be here. You are all very welcome indeed. And I'm expecting you to make a lot of noise as our students come across the stage. In life, while there are always challenges to face and overcome, there are also exciting and sometimes unexpected opportunities. And the passion, drive, creativity and determination you have shown on your journey to date are all qualities that will serve you well in the future. And alongside the knowledge that you've developed in your studies, I do hope that during your time at university, you've also met some interesting people, had experiences that have shaped your views on the world and learned something about yourself and others. And amongst all of those lectures, labs, assignments, performances, exams, I hope you've managed to have some fun along the way and really enjoyed your time with us. You've absorbed and been tested on a lot of subject knowledge while you've been here. But out there in the world of work, there are other more abstract things that come into play, and your knowledge is only going to be one component of a successful and fulfilling work life. And it's okay to take some time to work out what you really want to do and what you enjoy doing. The first few years after I graduated, many years ago, no, surely not. I had quite a few jobs in quite a short space of time while I worked out where I fitted. One of those jobs was working for a video production company that supported PR campaigns. I had to write press releases about whatever the PR companies were promoting, then phone up all the TV stations in Europe to try and persuade them that that thing was newsworthy and that they should actually include this video in their news bulletins and talk about it. My definite low point was when I had to try and get news editors to talk to me about a new lawnmower widget that someone had produced, which apparently would revolutionise how you mowed your lawn. And you can imagine trying to phone a busy news editor who's dealing with war, famine, politics, economics, and try and persuade them that actually what they really want to be showing on the news is a lawnmower. Well, a lot of people put the phone down on me. But on the plus side, we also worked for some of the Hollywood PR companies, and I got to attend a few film premieres. But what it really taught me doing that job that was, while I liked my colleagues and the work environment, I really needed to believe in what I was doing. And that I always had a niggling feeling that actually I should be in the public sector doing something that I believed in. Not long after that, I started working in a university, and although I've changed roles and locations a few times since then, here I still am, and it's been a wonderful career because it met my basic conviction that I wanted to do something non-commercial that benefited society, and looking at all of you, I know that you are going to benefit society. So don't stay in a job you hate. It isn't worth it. Sometimes it will be the work itself, like it was for me, but sometimes it might be the people, and that's all right too. Different places have different cultures, different atmospheres, and sometimes it might not suit you, like being parachuted into a friendship group where you don't have anything in common. Most times you might find your place quite quickly, but sometimes you might not. And if you don't, it might feel uncomfortable, but don't let it get you down. and don't be afraid to change it by either tackling head-on the problems in your environment or moving on yourself. You have the power to make your work and career a fulfilling counterpoint to your home and social life, and that is what I wish for each and every one of you, because I'm so grateful for this part of my role where I get to see you all come across the stage. We're here today to celebrate your success and achievements, but the time that you have spent with us has also been a period of fantastic achievements for the School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology, and you've been a huge part of that. In fact, the achievements from this school's student body and its staff over the last few years has been nothing short of outstanding. Take BA Television and Radio Production student Matt Hallsworth, who, after being named the youngest of 27 presenters at BBC Radio 1 for their Christmas takeover slots, made history as the first ever Salford student to sign a presenting contract at one of the nation's biggest radio stations. Matt, who also picked up numerous awards this year, presented a run of shows for BBC Radio 1 anthems this April and has a very bright future career ahead of him. The school continued its first-rate reputation as a bona fide award winner, as students picked up 7 of the 10 awards on offer at the Royal Television Society North West Students' Awards, marking a third successive year of unparalleled success for our students at this prestigious event after big wins in 23 and 24. And the student success continued as BA Creative Music Technology student Jacob Lahira played a small role in recording audio for Netflix hit series Adolescence. His role came through working at Manchester's 80Hertz Studios, and in the last year, Jacob also conducted a spatial audio recording of a Take That concert and engineered multiple recordings of podcasts for BBC Sounds. Last November, BA Broadcast Journalism student Max Hayes made his on-air television presenting debut for BBC East Midlands Today, and 2024 alumnus Oliver Nobbs was the recipient of the Royal Air Force Museum Academic Award for his fascinating thesis about the V-Force, the RAF's strategic nuclear strike force during the 50s and 60s. We were also delighted to see our pre-professional, industry-leading dance company, Emergence, named a winner at this year's Educate North Awards. The company, which is comprised of students on our MA Dance, Performance and Professional Practices course, was highly commended at the ceremony in Manchester in March. And it's not just our students delivering extraordinary work. This school is home to academics whose expertise is valued on the international stage. And last November, a team from our fashion design cohort partnered with the prestigious China Academy of Art in Liangzhou to guide students through a workshop where they were just given white paper and tape to design and create their own garments. This preceded a team of students from the course organising a runway fashion show with the Zhejiang Fashion Institute of Technology that was live-streamed to 80,000 people. This academic year has seen a plethora of our academics publish new groundbreaking research, from uncovering how terrorist informers were used by British intelligence during the Troubles in Northern Ireland, to investigating the role of journalists in ensuring open justice in our courts, to exploring the rise of female comedy authors on UK television screens. Our research continues to be embraced and applauded by the academic community. Our staff also continue to be pioneers of innovation, and in addition to launching the first ever diploma for students wanting to train in motion capture technology, our staff collaborated with digital artists to unveil groundbreaking demonstrations for the 2024 Beyond conference last November, which allowed visitors to enter an imaginary Mars landscape and experience an AI-focused sound and light performance here at Media City. These achievements are about what we all achieve together, and as a university community, I hope you will be proud of your university and feel a real sense of belonging as you move from being a student to a graduate. Graduating is a fantastic achievement, and I know you've worked incredibly hard to get here. And while today is all about you, I would like to invite you to express your thanks to your family, friends and supporters who've been crucial in helping you to get to this stage, and also the wonderful academic staff that you see here on the stage who've really helped you along the way. I think this support deserves recognition. So graduates, could I please ask you now to stand and give a round of applause for all those people here and elsewhere who helped you on your journey. Thank you. So today, this part of your Salford journey will end, but a new one begins as you become part of our family of alumni. You have now joined a community of over 200,000 Salford graduates around the world. Keep in touch. Let us know how you're doing. We'd love to hear from you and continue to celebrate your successes. And finally, I invite you to reflect on your abilities and social obligations as graduates and ambassadors of the University of Salford. I urge you to embrace our overall priority as a university, which is to enrich people's lives. Work for the benefit of others. Be a catalyst for positive change in whichever community you choose to live and work in. And seize the opportunities life gives you. Cherish the memories of your time at Salford and be the best you can be. So I shall finish by saying this to each and every graduand. Be bold in your aspirations, be resilient and courageous. The future is now yours to make. Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm now delighted to introduce our alumni speaker, Matty Johnson. Matty graduated from the University of Salford in 2023 with a degree in TV and radio production. They are a radio presenter at Reform Radio, where they host Queering the Arts, and also work as a freelance studio engineer and audio editor at Audio Always. Matty contributes regularly to BBC Manchester and holds a casual technician role at Factory International, showcasing a dynamic and creative career across broadcasting, audio production, and the arts.
Hi everyone, congratulations. I'm all really proud of you. It's nice to see some familiar faces in the back. It's a real honour to be here today. My name's Matty. I graduated in 2023 from the School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology, and I remember this day so vividly. I remember I felt delicious in what I was wearing. I was a little bit tipsy. I was so terrified of falling on stage and tripping up. None of that happened, luckily. And so much pride that I'd finally done it. The next steps to come felt quite intimidating, moving out of the comforting family that Salford had created for me, but I knew that they'd equip me with everything I needed to thrive and succeed in my next few years. When I started at Salford, I was nowhere near the Matty I am today. I had a totally different name, a different identity. I hadn't really found a place that felt like home yet, and looking back, I have all of those things, and a big reason for that was being at Salford and having that space to grow. I remember going into my second year, and I walked into radio production with our wonderful Gary Morrisroe, and I told my peers that my new name was Matty and to call me that from now on. Within a week or two, everyone knew me as Matty, and it made growing into my queer self and my non-binary self so much easier than it would have been. It would have been 1,000 times more difficult if I didn't have that support, and I knew it was there from the beginning. My growth was documented through the different radio shows we made, like Queering the Arts, which is a show about Manchester's queer artists, and I still present it and produce it to this day. And it was founded at Salford Uni, which I find really special. It sort of shows how things you make now do have an impact, and they can continue to grow alongside you. And there was so much big energy and care from the lecturers and my peers, which really helped me thrive. Being in a space where lecturers like Gary, Lyndon, Adam and Louise gave us total freedom to create work that we were passionate about, while showing a genuine interest, love and respect for our work, it was incredibly affirming, and it created an environment where we felt safe enough to grow in. And this was at a time where I wanted to be in radio so desperately, but I just hadn't found my space or my identity there, and it was all feeling a little bit scary, to be honest. Now, I'll only bring it up once, but Gary, you did say you'd dress in Jag for my final radio show, and I haven't seen it yet, so this is a gentle reminder to everyone to just keep pushing on that. I now produce radio for BBC Six Music and have a successful career in podcast production alongside it. Now, I think it's an important time to say that we as creatives have always been told that our talents can't be careers or our degrees are a waste of time, and with the arts sector threatened all the time, it's so vital that you all know your worth and how much impact you can have on the world through your creativity. Art for me has always been resistance, it's always been hope, it's always been home. It's a way to fight back against hate, a place of personal rebellion, and a powerful tool to educate and inspire change to everyone who has the chance to see it or for me to hear it. If you think change can only come from inside the walls of Westminster, it doesn't. It starts on the street. It starts with graffiti, protest boards, statues, music, dancing together. We have always and always will be the original change makers. Manchester is the home of activism. St. Peter's Square, with the Peterloo Massacre and the Emmeline Pankhurst statue, is a gentle reminder of how Manchester is at the front of social change, advocating for workers and women's rights long before the rest. In 1883, the mill workers stood against slavery, not working with cotton picked by enslaved people. And in 1988, a mass march of 20,000 people took place against Section 28, an act that prohibited teaching about, talking about, or accepting homosexuality in education. And now look at me, I am homosexuality in education. And now every year, we see pride fill our streets with radical joy. Our city is the hotspot for hope. And I know the world seems pretty bleak at the moment, but keep using your craft and your power to make art that keeps you afloat, keeps other people shining, and holds up your values, your light, and your life. I'm so proud of you all, and I can't wait to see how you'll grow into the magnificent people you're destined to be. Thank you.
Graduands and distinguished guests, we will now commence the presentation of the Postgraduate Awards from the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Lyndon Saunders, Subject Group Head, Broadcast Media, to present the awards.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology, I present the award of Master of Arts Animation, Tim Bailey. Master of Arts, Editing for TV, Film and Digital Media, Shrujan Reddy Jukanti. Opeyemi Victor Abasuyi. Master of Arts, Film Production, Chirinya Elliott.
We will now commence the presentation of the Undergraduate Awards from the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology. Each student will be presented individually for their award. I would like to invite Alex Lichtenfels, Subject Group Head for Film, to present the awards.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Salford School of Arts, Media and Creative Technology, I present for the award of Bachelor of Arts with Honours Animation, Eleanor Bavin. Thomas Bentley. Hung Ming Chan. Poppy Clemson. Jack Edwards. Ella Savannah Hodson. James Kerr. Kaylee Lowe. Brianna MacArthur Brown. Louis J. Nutter. Emily Ronksley. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Digital Media and Extended Reality, Alfie Baker. Lewis Dickens. Aidan Godsmark. Joshua McHugh. Andrea Enze. Darren Pine. Joanna Loredana Robb. Ethan Taylor. Alicia Waghorn. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Digital Video Production and Marketing, Abid Ali. Sophia Doherty. Joshua Eyre. Caitlin Fern. Amy Hewlett. Tyler Hughes. Jahan Hussain. Mohammed Asif Iqbal. Alice Murray Towers. Max Needs. Ellie Prendergast. Holly Price. Zach Rothwell. Sophia Townley. Zoe Vanden. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Production, Nadine Amir. Jessica Ainsworth. Naomi Osafbie Awekhoe Oghomwen. Holly Alcock. Mia Allen. Sadie Allen. Karis Allen. Imogen Archer. Liu Gashobeza Arega. Max Asseter. Madeline Ashley. Lloyd Bell. Holly Louise Belloc. Kian Belush. Celia Bennett. Pippi Bentley. Zoe Bickerton. Thomas Bill. Jack Birch. Jacob Birch. Billy Book. Alexandra Lois Borthwick. Ella Box. Lucas Boxleitner. Eloise Bradbury. Gabriel Brooks. Matthew Broughton. Sebastian Brown. Jude Brownhill. Cameron Bruce. Mia Buchanan. Lucy Butler. Ethan Cameron. Archie Chisnell. Jack Christian Sims. Jacob Clark. Lucy Clarkson. Elijah Sam Crowther. Riordan Curry. Faye Curtis. Victor de Stemple. Simon Dodd. Cheyenne Downer. Eden Danton. Sam Dudley. Charlie Dunks. Ryan Dunn. Harry Eaton. Therese Edwards. Caitlin Skye Ellis. John Featherstone. Amy Finn. Jared Folks. Ethan Folliard. Callum Forshaw. Molly Franks Calcutt. Emmeline Frawley. Kaylee Marie Gardicchiotti Griever. Alfie George. Joshua Gerard. Nia Gibonni. Miles Goldstein. Alexander Gomez. Emily Goodall. Joseph Goss. Eulalia Alia Gracia Tisan. Daniel Granger. William Guttridge. Selina Harlock. Josie Harris. Matthew Harris. Megan Andrew Heald. Josh Headley. Finley Heffernan. Beatrice Lynn Hill. Brandon Hill. William George Hilton. Natasha Hindmarsh. Lyndon Hodges. Ruby Holiday. Harry Holmes. Alexander Holton. Daniel Hornsby. Tegan Howard. Isabel Hutton. Jamie Isaacs. Sahiba Ishak. Mackenzie Darren Scott Jones. Francis Kelly. Thomas Kelly. Olivia Kenyon. Sam Kerslake. Zara Leather. Evan Lyser. Marley Lewis. Kristen Layden. James Littlewood. Kyle Livingston. Stephen Mabott. Kira Mary Both Marchant. Molly Marshall. Rihanna Mattis. Dominic McAvoy. Spencer McGregor. Summer McLeod. Erica Meadows. Rakib Mia. Finley Miller. Toby Milnes. Benjamin Murphin. Jack Mitchelson. Parmada Mohammadi Nick. Millie Norman. Tyrese Notice. Eleanor O'Donoghue. Martha O'Shea. Madeline Osteem. Veronica Maria Popinska. Niall Park. Luke Palmley. Austin Pease. Robert John Peddy. Erin Pennington. Jacob Perkins. Corey Shea James Fokiedros. Amber Pisani Cleland. Zach Oliver Thomas Pounder. Cody Pritchard. Ryan Victor Daniel Reed. Shannon Riley. Ben Rivers. Taylor Ruffley. Oliver Rutherford. Jordan Scarantino. Jay Sharma. Luke Simpson. Alexander Smith. Sophie Georgia Smith. Justin Smith-Gore. Samuel Jack Spark. Chloe Swift Conley. Raphael Schuber. Aman Tariq. Kaylin Taylor. Lucas Teal. Daniel Thompson. Joseph Matthew Tong. Oliver Townsend. Nathan Vincent. George Walker. Hannah Walker. Harrison Walker. Katie Ward. Lucy Watkinson. Poppy Webb-Jones. Rose Westerman. Evan Whiteley. Oliver Vilo. Anya Williams. Jessica Wilson. India Wingate. Willow Woolsey. Stanley Wood. Joshua Young. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Studies, Ruby May Baines. Ned Bowes. Joseph Brunt. Alex Burgoyne. Noah Davey. Paul Farrell. Jed Fletcher. Eliza Maximus Garrity. Connor Hardacre. Joseph Marshall. Jack McElraith. Georgia Morris. Joshua Oliver. Graham O'Sullivan. Caitlin Potts. Katie Taylor. Georgia Thompson. Finley Treadwell. Jackson Tucker. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Post-Production and VFX. Leighton Andrews. Jack Aspinall. Andrea Bielskita. Joel Brooke. Jamila Hall. Robert Malone. Oscar McIntyre. Lucas Smith Kelly. Spencer Walton. Matilda Whitby. Campbell Wilkinson Wright. Amy Williams. Samuel Wright. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Television and Radio Production. Asmadusti Gassem Abad. Caitlin Andrews. Robin Arthur. Lily Madeline Baker. James William Barker. Millie Bennett. Lucy Bolly. Joshua Bostock. Lucy Victoria Bowden. Isabella Matilda Summerhill Brand. Tyrese Bridge. Joe Brown. Paige Bullen. Nicole Cadet. Ben Cousin. Thomas Chaba Ashton. Alice Deakin. Samuel Dewdenny. Amy Dignan. Heather Digwood. Rebecca Dixon. Luke Dauber. Evie Empson. Millie Fleer. Samuel Follin. George Fort. Leo Nathaniel Garside Holditch. Olivia Gillett. William Greenwood. Luke Griffith. Shannon Hackwood. William Halliday. Matthew Halsworth. Christiana Harvey. Andreas Heath. Thomas Hyam. Jacob Hill. Sophia Henksman Allegri. Ollie Hiscox. Tommy Holt. Libby Hornsby. James Kersey. Kunza Khan. Sophia Quadjar. Emma Kroger. Tia Lockie. Charlene Mantak-Heddy. Alfie Marsh. Tonisha Maxwell. Imogen MacDougall. Madison Mackay. Declan McKenna. Connor Paul Mead. Sadie Milne Hume. Isabella Morley. Owen Morris. Jack Mossop. Emily Mosley. Kirsty Muscat. Jess Myers. Luke Nash. Kieran Michael Dewey North. Benjamin Ogden. Amy O'Malley. Tanya Omar Mohammed. Caitlin O'Sullivan. Alice Rose Parker. Carolina Puzio. Juliette Quinn. Isabella Ramplin. Edward Jameson Riley. Jake Riley. Alex Louise Roberts. Lewis Roberts. Charlotte Rowley. Alexander Royal. Andrew Brian Russell Hardiman. Dolores Scott. Talisha Simpson. Adam Skin. David Smith. Nina Smith. Joshua Spencer. Ellen Tahir. Ella Thomas. Leah Thomas. Rudy Van Dort. Alfie Walker. Lucy Walker Turner. Eleanor Whitehurst. Dylan Wise. Liam Woodall. Owen Wyatt. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Games Design and Production. Miriam Akka. Neve Aiken. Jake Bell. Daniel Brophy. Brian Carter. Jay Ferreira Frad. Alexander Gassior. George. Mohammed Ridwan ul Haq. Mohammed Hamza Hussein. Thomas Jones. Leah King. Adam Thomas Lomax. Adam Mohammed Mir. Troy David Morris. John-Pierre Obando Jaramillo. Thomas Pierce. Mohammed Arib Suleiman. Matthew Sweeney. Jacob Stewart Lee Villard. Sebastian Waddell. Daniel Wahid. Bachelor of Science with Honours, Media Technology, Arman Ahmed. Seth England. Isaac Lord. James Maddock. Harry McKinnon. Maximilian Meta. Ikra Mukhal. Billy Raftery. Owen Williams. Bachelor of Arts, Ordinary, Animation, Luis Cruz Figueiredo. Bachelor of Arts, Ordinary, Digital Video Production and Marketing, Declan Gallagher. Bachelor of Arts, Ordinary, Television and Radio Production, Sky Smith. Mark Watson. Bachelor of Science, Ordinary, Games Design and Production, Nathaniel Bahan. Callum Wallace Dowson. Higher National Diploma, Creative and Digital Media, Anthony Holmes. Ross Ward. Nathaniel White. Higher National Diploma, Social Media Content Creation, Sophie Butterworth. Chloe Dickinson. Charlie Strong. Rebecca Thomas. Alicia Young. Bachelor of Arts, Ordinary, Film Production, Abigail Lauren Boyles. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Film Production, Aaron Aujla. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Fashion Design, Abigaila Castello Mbala. Master of Arts, Production Management for TV, Film and Digital Media, Sanghamitra Saha. Master of Science, Quantity Surveying, Nicholas Elias Norku. Bachelor of Arts with Honours, Digital Video Production and Marketing, Amy Lee.
Graduates and guests, that concludes the presentation of the awards. Before I invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor to close the ceremony, I'd like to inform you we'll be taking a group photograph of all our new graduates outside the theatre on the piazza. Therefore, could I ask all guests to remain in their seats until all the graduates have left the theatre? Graduates, could you please follow the academic procession straight out of the theatre to the piazza for the photograph? Thank you. I would now like to invite the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Joe Purvis, to close the ceremony.
Well, that was super, wasn't it? And yes, no real mishaps, a few performances. Nobody tripped over their high heels, that's all good. There is one thing that I would like to say before we close the ceremony. So this is our last ceremony of our graduation week. We've done 14. We graduate on average about 400 per ceremony. And there has been a tireless group of volunteers and staff working behind the scenes, both from the university and from the Lowry. So I'd really like to give a big thanks and round of applause to all of them. Thank you. So, graduates, on behalf of the university, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you. I have one more instruction for you. Please, can you stand up and put on your hats? I now declare this congregation closed. Please, can you all stand?